15 years. Gone in 10 minutes. No warning, no thank you. Just a meeting, a severance folder, and a smile from a fresh-faced replacement with the right last name. Strategic evolution, they called it. Nepotism in a tailored suit, I called it. I didn't protest. I didn't ask why. I just walked out, because I already knew what they were about to learn the hard way. How much of that company ran because of what I built? They didn't even look up when I entered the room. Brock Whitner, the CEO, spoke like he was reading a eulogy for someone he didn't know. Your contributions have been invaluable. He paused like he expected me to nod in gratitude. I didn't. I watched Zane, the intern turned executive, sitting there like he earned the seat he was handed. He had a new title but no idea what any of the systems even did. They'd been phasing me out for months. Meetings I wasn't invited to. Reports redirected. Outsiders asking questions I should have answered. I trained half the team, built 3 security engines, architected the infrastructure. None of it mattered. They spoke of agility, modernization, forward vision. What they really wanted was obedience, not expertise. I wasn't built for that. My office was already packed. Someone had boxed my things, labeled them like evidence. But they missed one folder. Locked deep. Internal audits, risk maps, unaddressed vulnerabilities. Not a threat, just proof that they'd forgotten who kept the walls from caving in. 2 days later the phone rang. Unknown number. Miss Hayes, the voice said. I'm Evan Mercer. Gray Line Shield. We'd like to speak off record. I knew the name. Small Portland firm. Quiet. Dark. I agreed to coffee. Evan didn't flatter. He asked the right questions. About breach patterns. Access gaps. The kind of questions no one at Iron Veil ever thought to ask. We're building something, he said. But not a copy. We want to evolve, and avoid the mistakes Iron Veil made. He didn't want dirt. He wanted architecture, direction, discipline. I didn't say yes. But I didn't say no either. Gray Line didn't offer me a fancy title. They offered trust. I worked quietly, remotely. No name, no noise. I rewrote protocols, restructured systems, built a zero-trust framework that accounted for real human error. Not a rebuild, a reinvention. Meanwhile, Iron Veil posted photos, culture sprints, motivational webinars. Zane uploaded LinkedIn videos. Called Legacy Tech a disease. I was building something leaner, faster, silent. A foundation with no cracks. Then came the federal bid. Massive contract. The kind Iron Veil assumed they'd win by default. But it was a clean slate. Open competition. We submitted quietly. 5 hours before deadline. My name wasn't on the documents. But every page carried my blueprint. A week later the shortlist leaked. Iron Veil Labs. Gray Line Shield. They noticed us. The real moment came at the final pitch event. Iron Veil presented second. Flashy. Branded. Full of promises. Zane was probably grinning, saying innovation and disruption. Gray Line went in quiet. Mercer led. Grounded. Every claim backed by working code. Real modules. Real timelines. When asked how we handle longitudinal access without compromising traceability, we gave the answer Iron Veil never figured out because I wrote it 2 years ago and they shelved it. 2 days later, the decision dropped. Gray Line Shield awarded full contract. Silence followed. No post. No congratulatory noise. Just stillness. Iron Veil wasn't just beaten. They were outclassed. And they knew it came from inside. The messages started. Hey Gloria, long time. Want to catch up? Then Brock reached out, full of corporate regret and we'd love to reconnect. I archived the emails. I didn't reply. They thought they could fix it with an offer. An advisory role. Temporary, of course. They still believed this was about titles. It wasn't. It was about finally being free. I switched my LinkedIn to private. Let the mystery grow. Let them whisper. They couldn't track me, couldn't see what I was building. But they felt it. In every lost contract. In every quiet shift in the industry. I didn't destroy them. I outgrew them. No big announcement. No press release. Just quiet, steady excellence. While they scrambled to rebrand and restructure, I was already deep into something better. One day, weeks after the win, I visited Gray Line's office. No plaques. Just whiteboards. I saw a team troubleshooting a flowchart I designed years ago. They didn't know I wrote it. They used it because it worked. That was the win. Not the contract. Not the silence from Iron Veil. Not Zane being removed from committees under another buzzword like realignment. It was standing in a room where my ideas lived without needing to wear my name. At Iron Veil, I was the past they tried to erase. A Gray Line, I became part of the future. And I never had to raise my voice to get there.